Disney really liked to pump out games in the late 90s and early 2000s. One of those games was Disney's Aladdin and Nasira's Revenge, which sounds more interesting than it actually is, really. The game actually has an original story, at least as far as I can tell. Nasira is your main bad guy who starts out all normal like, oh, I'm gonna kidnap princess because that's what evil people do. But then later reveals she wants artifacts to resurrect her brother, Jafar. Well, that's a plot twist and a half, isn't it? As you can probably guess, it's up to you to get those artifacts before Nasira does. And also, yes, you get them by defeating bosses. And as if that wasn't surprising enough, when you get all of them, Nasira shows up and steals them from you. Then she goes to resurrect Jafar. Kinda. And you beat the two of them in the final boss fight. The cutscenes look awful. I seriously do not know how they managed to make the cutscenes look worse than actual gameplay. I mean, I won't say the game looks quite next-gen graphics or anything like that, but it's somewhat bearable. The cutscenes are just downright ugly and a bit scary, to be honest. But again, the actual gameplay looks better. Yes, it's no PS4 or PC Master Race levels of graphics, but everything looks good, and to be honest, after playing for a little while I almost forgot how bad it looked. That might be also a side effect of me playing so many bad retro games lately. Bottom line, the graphics don't bother me. And of course, a lot of the music has been taken from the movie. Because let's face it, no movie game is complete without ripped music, is it? I've got to give this game a little bit of credit though, because it seems like some of the songs are actually altered versions of their movie counterparts. At least to some extent. To start us off, there's 3 different kinds of stages, or really, it's 4. First and most common stage are the Aladdin stages, and these stages you play as... well, take a guess. Aladdin. Just a 3D platforming adventure game as we know it. You walk and you jump, or at least you try to. Yeah, the jumping in this game kinda really sucks. A lot. I can't count the number of times that I've missed a jump because it's downright impossible to control your character in mid-air. As long as you're walking around, it's somewhat manageable, but the second you take off into the air, I wish you good luck. Your life is now in the hands of RNGesus. Worst part being, it's not like you actually don't have any control, it's just really slippery and unresponsive. I don't know how it's possible to have pretty decent walking controls, but then fuck it up with jumping so badly. The other kind of stage you play as Aladdin are the boss fights. And I must admit, the boss fights are varied and actually fun to play. There's not a single boss that felt like a copy of another one. And the same goes for stages in general now that I think about it. They all felt well designed, at least to a certain extent, and mostly unique, which is very important. And then there's the carpet stages. These are unreal segments where you have to avoid a shit ton of obstacles coming your way. The controls are way too slow compared to the movement speed in these stages, so they're generally hell to play through. Moving on, we've got Abu stages. These aren't too drastically different from the Aladdin stages, but Abu can wall jump or double jump. His jumping also generally feels better, as you'd hope, he's a goddamn monkey. Usually you're trying to collect some things as Abu rather than just making it to the end of the stage like with Aladdin. Not much to say about this really. Abu as a character plays the best, but the design of his stage is not something I would say I really love. Last up, we've got one stage where you play as Jasmine, and it kinda sucks. Really badly. You move around in a vase trying not to be seen by the guards. Remember what I said about Aladdin's jumping? Yeah, Jasmine is about 1,000,000 times worse. This is by far the worst stage in the game, not just because of the gameplay, but also the level design. It's way too complicated to navigate the stage. You don't know where the hell you're supposed to go. Also, I should probably say something about strong female characters and stereotypes here, but I can't be asked to go into that, so I won't. In every stage there's also genie tokens which allow you to spin a slot machine after every stage is completed. This can give you some extra lives or continues for when you run out of lives, or it can give you nothing. That also happens quite a lot. Then, provided you find the red gems hidden in the stage, you can play a bonus stage too. There's a couple of different ones here too. Jumping on clouds, surfing, skating and pie throwing. Long story short, they're all kinda hard as shit. So, when you complete one, you get a prize, right? Well, you get a blue genie gem, But that gives you like infinite life or something, surely, right? Well, if you get all of them, and that means not fucking up a single bonus stage, you unlock a secret ending when you complete the game. Yeah, no, fuck that. This game, in all honesty, is kind of bad. It's no Sonic 06 levels of bad, don't get me wrong. It is fun at times. Honestly, I'd say it's probably better if everyone just forgot this game ever happened. If you are really bored, however, it is worth giving a chance. So, who knows? Maybe you'll like it more than I did. Thank you for watching this episode of In Retrospect. Next time, I'll be back with another game. If there's any retro games you'd like me to cover, let me know down in the comments below this video. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to leave a like to support this channel. It really helps. And subscribe to stay up to date with my content. In the meantime, you can click the thumbnail on the top to watch my In Retrospect on Disney's Tarzan. Or the thumbnail on the bottom to watch my top 10 Pokemon games. Until the next time, I have been Vlogger, you have been awesome as always. Bye.